Hello, I'm Peter Winslow, and welcome to the 3-Minute Miracle to End Anxiety. As a life coach and counselor for over 14 years, I've helped hundreds of people step into a healthy new self-image, which is essential to any strategy for weight loss and wellness. Now, Dr. Christensen has asked me to help you control the stress and the anxiety which can sabotage your weight loss goals. Now, you already know that when you're stressed, you crave the fatty, sugary foods that add body fat, and that the better you handle your stress, the less you'll crave those cookies and ice cream. Now, I battled with stress and anxiety for years, starting with the post-traumatic stress disorder I got from my father when he came home from combat in Vietnam. Absolutely shocking events took place in our home, which gave my whole family PTSD. And for me, it then turned into one of the most extreme and exaggerated forms of anxiety anybody can have, called night terrors. I had night terrors 3 or 4 nights a week for 10 years before I learned how to control it. And then I beat it once and for all. So taking a pill every day just wasn't cutting it for me. I had to find better ways to get it done. I learned how to stop anxiety immediately, and then I learned how to reverse the post-traumatic stress, social phobia, panic attacks, generalized anxiety, and every other form of anxiety that a psychologist can diagnose. Now, you know, there seems to be a stigma in our society around anxiety. People just don't want to be told that it's all in their heads. Well, let me tell you from experience, it's not all in your head. It's absolutely in your body. And it's called the fight or flight stress response. It doesn't matter what type of anxiety you have. PTSD, OCD, social anxiety, it doesn't matter. That dreaded feeling in your gut is always due to the same thing. You're feeling it right in here because of one thing and one thing only, and that is adrenaline. Now, when adrenaline hits you, you know it. Bam! It feels like somebody punched you in the gut and knocked the wind out of you. And then you react. You either like it because you're an adrenaline junkie, or you might react with something like, oh my God, what's happening to me? Am I having a heart attack? Make it stop. I hate this. Get me out of here. Stop it. Make it stop. And this catastrophic thinking when adrenaline hits you is what drives anxiety and panic. Resisting that feeling is what catapults you into a chemical hijack in the brain. And then your body goes off like a bottle rocket on the 4th of July. This can lead to steady and stubborn weight gain. Now, the fact is, adrenaline is metabolized or burned up in your body in less than 3 minutes, which means that no matter who you are, the stress, panic, and anxiety you feel in your body can go away just as quickly. That's right. This means that your anxiety need never last more than 3 minutes. Now, wouldn't you like to know how to do that, and with absolutely zero side effects? I've learned probably a dozen great techniques to stop the stress and anxiety in minutes. There's freeze frame, take 10, the presence process, the Sedona method, mindfulness meditation, the Lefko method, the release technique, the 3-minute miracle, the what if method, and others. Now, some of these are short-term fixes, and others work in the medium and long range to help you handle your stress going forward. So if you're interested in using these techniques, be sure to visit my website. But today I'm going to show you a great way to stop the anxiety and stress in minutes so you can lose the weight even faster. Now first, you need a little background. You probably know that the chemical most related to stress and weight gain is called cortisol. The body releases high levels of cortisol when you're under stress or feeling anxiety. And these high levels of cortisol lead to increased body fat, particularly around the abdomen. And you see, your body responds to every kind of stress, whether it's physical or psychological, in exactly the same way. So every time you have a stressful day, your brain acts as though you're in mortal danger. Yeah, it tells your body to release stress hormones. You get that burst of adrenaline, which taps stored energy so you can fight or run away, and at the same time you get a surge of cortisol, which tells your body to replenish that stored energy, even though you haven't burned any calories yet. Well, this makes you hungry, very hungry. And your body keeps on pumping out that cortisol as long as you're feeling the stress. Now, the problem is, few of us reach for carrot sticks or salads when we're under stress. No. We have wicked cravings for sweet, salty, and high-fat foods because they stimulate the brain to release pleasure chemicals that actually do reduce the tension. Now, this soothing feeling in the brain gets so addictive that every time you're anxious, what do you reach for? Fattening foods. You're binging on carbohydrates when you're stressed because carbs raise serotonin levels in the brain. And serotonin alleviates anxiety and depression. But the temporary lift you get from the carbs is followed by the crash, which leads you right back into the addictive cycle of mindless eating. And the fastest way to stop the mindless eating is by using your brain to stop the stress hormones. Now, let me give you an easy technique so you can do just that. It's the 3-minute miracle, which I call the cortisol kill switch. The cortisol kill switch is the fastest way to stop the fight or flight panic mechanics that are going on in your body and end the stress in minutes. And there's a secret to it. And here's the secret. You want to feel, not think. That's right. Now, the thing is, you're trying not to feel the fear, the dread, the anxiety, and that trying not to feel it, that all-out resistance to it, trying in vain to get away from it, that's what keeps the stress hormones pumping, making it worse and worse. So the antidote is this. Feel, don't think. If you can do that, you can stop the panic and stress in minutes, and you'll stop the excess weight gain that comes with it. Feel, don't think. So how do you do that? Let me go through it with you right now. Step 1, and this is critical. You've got to recognize right when anxiety hits you. And then don't take the bait. Don't panic. So when you first feel that hit of adrenaline, that heart-stopping feeling, don't freak out. Do this instead. Imagine yourself hitting the pause button on the remote of your life and stopping everything right here and now. You just put everything on hold, boom. Then, breathe in. And as you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in through your heart. And focus all your attention on that part of your body. The heart is the center of love and goodwill. So let's engage it right now. Do this with me. Ready? Take a deep breath and imagine that as you breathe in, you're breathing in through your heart. And let it go. Now imagine that you're breathing in the light that's all around you, right into your heart space. You're breathing in light, and as you exhale, imagine releasing any toxicity, any stress, any resistance from every pore in your whole body. So it's with every breath in, into your heart, you're filling your body with light, and as you exhale, your whole body is exhaling, releasing everything that no longer serves you, like steam emanating from every pore. Feel it. Let yourself feel this and sink down deeper into this moment. Feel it. Good. Now, bring to mind and heart a time when you felt really in love. It can be a person or cuddling with your favorite pet. It can be a place or an activity where you just felt so loved or loving. Bring it to mind and heart now. That moment of high connection. And allow yourself to be in it. And feel it. Take a deep breath and allow that unconditional feeling of love to expand in your heart. And now give it a color. Yes, give this loving feeling a color. And take another deep breath. And as you exhale, see and feel this loving energy, this beautiful color expand to fill your whole body. And just keep your attention on feeling it. You can just feel this quality of love filling you with color. And just imagine now, like beams of light, this loving energy reaches into every part of your life. The people you love, in the places you truly want to be. Just see them all now splashed with this color. See the beams emanating from your heart and saturating everyone and everything in your life with this loving color of light. And as you exhale, your whole body is exhaling. You feel it releasing everything. And feel that color emanating out of your being and wafting away into space. Now you're feeling. Now, bring into your heart a time when you just couldn't stop laughing. It was just so hilarious. You wanted to roll on the floor and laugh out loud. Laughing so hard that tears came to your eyes. And you couldn't stop laughing. Remember that time and let yourself feel that laughter right now. Feel it. And laugh that outrageous laugh all over again for a few minutes. It feels just so light, so happy, fun. And that's what you want to feel. So when you come back to your senses, notice that your body is glowing with love and goodwill. Keep yourself focused on your heart. Use your intuition, not your intellect. Stay anchored in your heart and feel, not think. Hold the color of love and laughter high in your esteem until you come to notice that the stress and anxiety aren't there. They've melted away. Keep focused on that feeling of your loving heart until they're completely gone. And that's the 3-minute miracle. Because it takes at least 3 minutes to metabolize the hormones, and you'll know it's over when you feel completely calm and collected. Remember, it's all about feeling and letting yourself feel, not think. So just hold that feeling in your heart even longer. Now, practice makes perfect with this technique, so don't wait until a huge life-shattering disaster comes along before you do it. And prepare yourself up front with a half-dozen really strong memories of your loved ones, your pets, and those hilarious crack-me-up-right-now stories that you can easily remember at the right time. You already have those loving and fond memories within you, so keep them near to your heart and practice with them every day when you feel even a little stress, so that you get used to the shifting out of that doomsday thinking of anxiety into the loving feeling of calmness. And you can do it at a moment's notice. That's when you've got it. Now, if you found this technique helpful and it's something you're interested in, go to my website and you'll find even more to help you with your stress, anxiety, self-image issues, and emotional eating problems. I'm Peter Winslow, and I'm sending you good health, happiness, and blessings for a better life. Remember, the best is yet to come.